Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been almost a year since I started this channel, and as promised, a lot of you guys have been requesting some more guitar tutorials. So today, I'm going to cover Born Again by Cory Asbury. So one of the things I love to do when covering worship songs or covering any songs in general is just to be creative in translating a part that wasn't necessarily meant for guitar, but making it happen on guitar. And in this case, it's the piano part in the original and then emulating that on guitar for my cover, which I thought was a fun little creative process. If you ever heard Blackbird, I use the same kind of guitar techniques, finger plucking and things like that. So I'm just going to teach the song real quick. I'll play it once through all the different parts that I play, and then I'll break down kind of how I do it, and hopefully that'll help you practice and play the songs like I do. So the key is in F sharp. Basically, Cory Asbury takes a regular guitar, tunes it down half a step so you can play G shapes in F sharp. But for our intents and purposes today, I'm just going to play in the key of G and show you. So Blackbird with John Lennon or the Beatles goes... That's terrible, but I use the same chords. I like to call these the scar tissue chords as well if you think about the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So very simple. Here's how I play the song from the beginning. Very, very simple. I'm using 3 fingers to pluck 3 strings. The A string, the D string, and the B string. And I'm really only using 2 fingers to chord. So your E minor chord, your index finger is on the 7th fret, and your pinky or your ring finger, up to you, I like using my ring finger, is on the 8th fret of the B string. So you can do this. And the fun thing is I have this G string open, since it's the home note or the tonic. And it just plucking that and letting it ring just gives that sound, that big, wide open sound that you're looking for. So when I was playing it in my cover, it kind of went like this. Take me by the hand, let me walk backward. Whatever the words are. So that's the first chord, your E minor. And then it goes down to the D. So 5th fret on the index finger, and 7th fret with your pinky or your ring finger. But notice that this G string is still open, I haven't touched that. Na, 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 da, 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 da. And there's that G slash B chord. So it's the exact same shape, except it's on the 2nd fret and the 3rd fret. So 2nd fret, index finger on the A string, and ring finger or pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. Let me hear you whisper beneath my feet. I wish I could just remember the words. So I'm just emulating the piano chording here. You're the only friend who can set my soul at ease. So when it goes to You're My Only Friend, it goes to A minor 7th, which is open A, 2nd fret, middle finger of this string, of the D string, open G, 1st fret of the B string. So that's the verse. So again, the verse, E minor, D, G over B, A minor. So you notice you can kind of add little pieces there to keep the tempo going instead of just holding it. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Instead of that, I'm doing 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So it's on the offbeat. So a little bit of a nice touch is that slide back up. Since you don't have to change the fingering from this G slash B to E minor, you can just kind of hold it there. It's a nice little touch. So that's the verse. Both verses are the same way. Quite an easy song. The chorus is where it gets interesting, because if you listen to the original track, there is an arpeggiated piano part. And it's actually quite easy, but you have to kind of have the right plucking method. So I'll just play it first. And then when you sing it, when I feel the warmth of my Father's smile, feels like I've been born again. That's the chorus. So very easy. I'll just show you what the chord shapes are that I'm using there. You'll notice that my fingers don't move much. There's a real economy of style that I like to follow. The hard part is really just figuring out the finger plucking kind of pattern. So chord shapes, I use my middle finger, my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, holding the C note, middle finger holding the 2nd fret of the D string. So that's basically a C major 7 chord. A normal C major has your index finger on the 1st fret of the B string, but you're holding it open. It's got that major 7th feel. That's the first chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I cheat here. Normally you play G like this, with your middle finger and your ring finger like here. But I just kind of keep the same fingering so it's easier. Easy, right? Same thing, same shape, middle finger, ring finger, 3rd fret of the E string, 2nd fret of the A string. And then same 2 fingers. I don't even use these other fingers when I'm chording for the chorus. E minor, probably the first chord you've ever learned. And then, surprise, same 2 fingers, middle finger, ring finger, except all the way up here. So this is one of my favorite ways to play the D chord. It's a lot more mysterious, gives a lot more room and space, especially when you're playing by yourself. There's a lot of room. So 5th fret, ring finger of the A string, middle finger, 4th fret of the D string. So it's the same thing as a D, but it sounds a little more. And if you want to make it even more mysterious, you can fret the 3rd fret of the B string. So those are the 4 chords for the chorus. Notice how little my fingers move. So, plucking pattern. I'm basically just using my thumb to hit the bass note. So I pluck kind of 2 strings at once. The 3rd fret A string, and using my middle finger to pluck the B string. So pluck, index finger plucks the G string and the D string, kind of like this. And you notice how my thumb hits that C string, or that C note, the A string 3rd fret with my thumb, so it kind of cycles through that, like this. Play it even slower. Every chord change starts with plucking both the root note and at the same time before I start the arpeggio pattern with the index finger. So I'm not the best finger plucker. I'm just kind of cheating. probably other people would have you use more fingers, and you can do that like this, but it's just, I built bad habits and I'm stuck on bad habits, so don't worry about it. So this is more proper if you use all your fingers at the right places. But I'm not used to it, so I just use primarily these three fingers, my thumb, my index finger, my middle finger. And these two fingers are just kind of resting on the bottom string. So I'm not the best guitar player in the world, but this is how I play it. So try that again. Oh, that was bad. It's funny, now that I've been trying to teach you, I started using my ring finger more. It's really up to you what you want to do, whatever feels comfortable, whatever comes naturally. If finger plucking is brand new to you, there are a lot of great videos out there that teach you how to finger pluck. I just kind of learned it naturally, but you can try that. Use the thumb to pluck the bass note. C, G, E minor, D. My Father's eyes, I remember who I am. And when I feel the warmth of my Father's smile, it's like I've been born again. I've been born again. So there's that post-chorus that I didn't teach you. I've been born again. You're just holding the same C chord. So 3rd fret, ring finger, 2nd fret, index finger. And what I'm doing there is I pluck, and then I fret the 3rd fret of the B string with my pinky, while I'm holding, letting these two notes ring. So again, emulating the piano part. That 2nd chord is another G over B, except very easy. 1 finger, index finger, 2nd fret, A string. And at this point, it's just easier to fret that same note, 3rd fret of the B string, with your ring finger instead of your pinky finger. And if you're going back into verse 2, I do that great old slide. Back up for verse. Realign my heart and help me keep the first things first. And then after that 2nd chorus where you do the same arpeggio again, goes into I've been born again. And he's kind of just doing a spontaneous thing. You just cycle through that post-chorus. Up to a D, you can do a D this way, so C shape but on the 5th fret, or like that. I've been born again. Oh, so it's just going from C to B. I've been born again. That's the song. So this is using the same chords. It's kind of going C, G over B, C for the bridge, G over B, and then ends on a D, and then resolve to the G. Actually, in the song it goes E minor, 3, I remember. There you go. That's more like it. So I hope that's helped you guys. Take some time to learn it. It might not come easy if you don't know how to finger pluck, but the good thing is that the left hand, all the chord voicings and the frettings are very, very easy. You don't have to use more than just a few fingers, and you're playing kind of an open tuning, not an open tuning, but just kind of a very open style of play. So practice with a metronome, especially for the arpeggio if you're having a hard time with that. Start slow and then build it back up. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and share it with your friends if this has helped you. And if you want to hear other tutorials, let me know which ones you'd like to hear. I have over 45, close to 50 videos, 50 covers that I've made. I'm trying being creative with my arrangements, so if you like something I did and you want to know how I did it, I'm happy to post a video for you. Take care. God bless. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.